Hello, everybody. Charles Cannon, Certified Financial Planner here for the Lifetime Income for You channel. As you enter into the distribution phase of your retirement, everything you do financially needs to be a little bit different from your accumulation years. For most people, as you start work, you put money into your 401k with every paycheck, and you don't have to worry about it. The market's going up, markets are going down. If they go down, that's dollar cost averaging because you buy more shares. And then when they go back up, that's part of your gain is the extra shares you bought during that past downturn. But that is a recipe for disaster during your distribution years. If you're taking money out while the market is in a downturn, you can never get those shares back. And it's totally normal, even in what's been a good year so far. It's totally normal for the markets to have a 5, 7, 10% pullback. That's something we've just seen. A lot of that had to do with the Israel-Iran conflict. But you know what? We've got a lot of financial storms off our coast, and we don't know which one's going to hit next. Think about our $34.5 trillion deficit. Think about inflation. Now think about how those two things work together so that right now, the federal government number one line item on their budget is $1.1 trillion just in servicing that deficit. That doesn't even lower it at all, folks. That just is the interest charge. 3 years ago, that 1.1 trillion in interest charges was under half a trillion. It was around 450 billion. So it's more than doubled in just 3 years, right? At some point, that storm is going to land on our coast, and we better be boarded up so that we can absorb it. Think about all of the geopolitical things that we've got going, along with we're going to have the most contentious election ever. I mean, that's not much of a prediction, is it? Because we absolutely know that's going to happen right in the next 10 months. We've got all the problems with inflation and our economy. We've got all the problems with commercial real estate where those numbers are at half of their normal occupancy rates. We're having occupancy lows. Just here in Portland, Oregon, we've seen 3 of really well-known buildings sell for half to a third of their previous sale prices. So commercial real estate can affect all of us because it affects all of your local banks. All of those things can gang up and really hurt the markets and the economy. And so during your distribution years, you've got to figure out a way to board your savings up from all of those storms. How do you do that? Right? Well, at Cannon Financial Group, we've got a variety of techniques that we can use to make sure that during downturns, you still have the income you need. And when the markets are going up, you want to get your share of the upside. Other things to look at are the type of insurance that you own. For example, my wife and I, we now have one child in college. The other is a junior in high school. We are looking really hard at all of the life insurance we had when the kids were young. And now we're going to focus in on using that life insurance premium toward long-term care to protect ourselves over the next 15 or 20 years, right? Even though we're 10 years or more from retirement, we start to change our focus from having a young family to, knock on wood, kids that are on their own. So now we've got to protect each other and protect everything we've saved. And that's what you need to do too. If you're in the Portland area, I've got 2 seminars coming up. The first is this coming Sunday at the Ackerley in Sherwood, 2 p.m. You are welcome to, walk-ins are welcome. The second is at the King City Association Clubhouse next month, mid-May, and that ad will come out in the Tiger Times in their May edition. but I'm going to put some information about it down at the bottom of this email. Feel free to join us if you have an interest in learning more about long-term care and how to protect everything you've done over the last 35 years from chronic illness or memory issues. So again, this is Charles Cann, a certified financial planner. Make sure you protect your retirement from all those economic storms, and reach out to us at any point if you feel like you haven't maybe done that yet. Charles Cann, a certified financial planner for the Lifetime Income for You channel. Remember, lifetime income is the most important part of your retirement. Have a great day.